Good afternoon everyone, AsaQr is here with you, and today in Mobile Hero Wars we're going to take a look at episode 18 of Talismans. Watch this video to the end to enter the prize drawing and get resources for level talismans. Subscribe to my channel, here you will find a lot of unique information that you did not know about yet. The temporary talisman event began on the 2nd of January and lasted 3 days. This event was a resource called a talisman, which becomes available when a hero reaches level 120. There were 6 talismans available in this event. For Iris, Kayla, Satori, Daredevil, Markus and Artemis. Let's start the review with Iris. She's got a great talisman on armor and magic penetration. Armor comes in handy against a lot of the physical imbalance heroes that are currently plaguing mages, and Iris's magic armor penetration rate has always been a weakness despite her beast from her second skill. Now combined with her new talisman and the same skill, this witch can exceed 40,000 units at max level with 40 level glyphs. Kayla became the owner of a gorgeous talisman for armor penetration and critical hit chance. The last parameter was not in her artifacts and equipment items, so without giving out a critical hit chance from someone, she couldn't crit. The situation changes dramatically. Now Kayla can do literally twice as much damage with any of her actions, including her ultimate and her third skill, because it deals physical damage. She's been one of the best damage dealers in the game since she was introduced, and now that she's being beefed up even more, it's going to be much harder for other physic heroes to match her in terms of usefulness. A very important talisman for armor and health gets Satori. Now with it, this mage can have over 30,000 armor and 400,000 health with the full level and 40 level glyphs included. This is a very powerful defense characteristic for Fox because he is quite close to the tank in terms of positioning among all the heroes on the battlefield, so some physic heroes can get him with a splash and kill him suddenly. Also, the tank's repulsion is scary for him. With the new talisman, Satori will lose a lot of his magic defense penetration, which will have to be compensated for, but the new talisman will help to fulfill the main function of this hero, to ultimate and quickly deal with all opponents. Daredevil gets a talisman aimed at armor penetration and physical attack. What can be said about this talisman? It is remarkably similar to her first talisman, aimed at her main characteristic, agility, and the same armor penetration. So if you play this character, I don't see the point in getting a virtually identical talisman. And in general, the difference between these talismans is difficult to feel also, because Daredevil does not cope with the challenges in the current balance of heroes. She needs to be rebalanced. Markus gets a talisman for armor and magic attack. At max level with 40 glyphs level, and with the new talisman, it's funny to see his health score, it's very low. Despite the fact that Markus is a healer in his class, I pay attention to this because according to the arrangement of all the heroes on the battlefield, he becomes almost right behind the tanks, which hints that he can tank. Yes, the new armor rating with the new 40,000 talisman is pretty good for the job, but health is still woefully lacking and Markus can still die suddenly. The extra magic attack is really useful for him, if only his skills as a healer were up to date. All in all, the talisman is really good. There are more questions here about the balancing of the character himself. Finally, the last talisman that was introduced with this party is a talisman for Artemis aimed at increasing critical hit chance and armor. Does it benefit from an increased critical hit chance? Absolutely yes, but armor is not what she needs at all. Artemis' biggest problem right now is her health score, which causes Oya to lure her to the front row and kill her quickly. This problem has not been solved by the new talisman, so Artemis remains on the far shelf. I think that this talisman series is extremely good and will leave its mark in the future, especially after the rebalance of Markus and Daredevil. Kayla and Iris are still in their prime, and these top damage dealers are getting even better. And with the new talisman on Satori, it will be easier to beat teams with Octavia and Dante. It's notable that 4 out of 6 heroes in this series have ability ties to their factions. It's a shame that this trend among new heroes is virtually forgotten. Meanwhile, for the 5 of you, I'll help you get more resources. Participate in the giveaway right now, the point of which is to simply leave a comment below this video with your in-game account ID. The main requirement for participation is also to subscribe to my channel and like this video, so subscribe. The more you are waiting for a large number of unique videos, the winner will be chosen randomly. The results will be announced very soon. I will reply to the winners in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you soon.